Hi, I'm Mitchell Philpott, and in the next few minutes we're going to preview the use of mail merge and correspondence templates in CURO. Now, let's consider a scenario you probably already perform as a matter of routine in your own business, the act of contacting clients in advance of their retirement to assist with income and investment planning. We can see from this dashboard that our business looks after clients of all ages, but which of these clients should I be targeting? Dashboards in CURO give me instant access to the information that I need, and here's a dashboard that looks specifically at forthcoming reviews. Here I can see the number of policy reviews that I have to prepare for by month in which they fall due. Here are the number of upcoming client reviews, and here are the number of clients that are approaching their selected retirement date, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, just like all dashboards in CURO, I can click to expand on the chart, and immediately the system will generate for me a list of the related records in the system. Let's just give ourselves some more room, and here is a terrifically useful feature, the instant drill down, which allows me to click to see exactly which records make up the segment of my chart. In just a couple of clicks I've identified all of the male clients that are due to retire in a couple of months. Now to write a nice letter to offer some help and assistance. I simply select the records that I want to write to, select Add, and then Mail Merge. Now, it would be easy to make this demonstration look super slick if I'd already prepared a mail merge template, but you'd be left wondering how on earth I'd done that, so I'm going to start from scratch. If I select a branded letterhead and create a new template, you can see exactly how the process is done. I need to think about the data items that I want to include in my mail merge. We can deselect those that we don't want to use, and by scrolling through the alphabetically sorted list, we can select those additional fields that we want to make available to this template, such as the client's retirement age and, of course, their retirement date. Have a quick check of the remaining fields, and we're done. Now to write the letter. Now, the great advantage of CURO is that it uses the fantastically powerful Microsoft Word for mail merge, and if the following process isn't entirely familiar to you, then chances are that it will be familiar to your colleagues. Now, Word firstly reminds me of the clients that we selected to include, and I can deselect any at this stage if I want to. If I allow myself a little more space, I can type my message, and for the benefit of your time, I'll fast forward through the boring bit, and then scroll up to see the result of my speedy work. I've inserted the mail merge items, and when I select Next, I can preview my letters. But hang on, there's a problem. Microsoft Word doesn't know how I want to format my dates, which is something that you may have experienced yourself when using mail merge and Microsoft Word. But the good news is that the system offers complete control over the formatting of dates and numbers, and as a client, you'll have full access to our knowledge base, which will show you how. If I step back, toggle on the field code so that I can introduce the date formatting controls, I can add the little instruction that Microsoft Word needs in order to display the date in the format that I want, which to me looks a little more personal. This time, when I complete the mail merge, I can navigate between the letters that I've created and see that they are personalized to each client, not only with their address, personal salutation details, but also the day, date and age of their retirement also. As you'll probably be aware, you can personally amend any letter at this stage and print the document when you're happy. Now, this is an important step, and it's worth reviewing the options here, as at the end of the mail merge, the system asks if you would like to create follow-up tasks for each recipient of the letter. That's really useful because the system will not only store a copy of each client's personal letter sent against the client's record. If I want to, I can mark the activities for follow-up later, and I can even delegate the activities to specific colleagues or generally to a team if I'm performing this task centrally and across a large group of retiring clients. We're going to create a follow-up action, and it's important to give the activity a title that will make sense when being followed up, and it's worth adding a few notes to help categorize and prioritize the work when the follow-up falls due. Here is a checkbox that allows me to decide whether I simply want to record what's been sent or whether I want to leave the activities open and therefore due for follow-up later. After a few seconds, the system confirms that the activities have been created. There. In just a minute or two, we've identified the people we need to target, we've created and printed a personal letter, and we've added the internal follow-up reminder as well. Now, it's really easy to navigate around the records in CURO, and if I click on the name of the client, the system will open that client's contact record. Because I left the activities as open and due to be followed up, selecting activities shows me the tasks that have been created, and if I click on it, the system will take me straight to the task that's outstanding, which I can mark as complete when it's done, and from where I and my colleagues can see the letter that was created. When I'm done, I simply click Save and Close. Now, what about that letter that I just wrote based on which I performed the mail merge? Wouldn't it be great if I could easily store that in the system as a reusable template so that the next time I need to correspond with clients approaching retirement, I could avoid the pain of original thought? Let's face it, using correspondence templates will give your business two distinct benefits. Firstly, templates will ensure quality communications are given to your clients every time. And secondly, you can save an enormous amount of time because of how highly efficient templates are to use. So here's how easy it is to create a new template. Simply click Upload Template to CRM. Now this is the key. I created this document from a letterhead template and I don't want to update that. So simply click No and the system will create a new template for me as a copy of the document I have here. The system takes a second or two to upload this document to CURO and then invites me to give it a name and a few words of description to enable myself and also of course my colleagues to easily find the template again when it's next needed. When I'm done, I simply click Save and Close and that's it. I'm now done with this document and the mail merge exercise conducted earlier is complete also and CURO has saved everything that I need. If I now return to my forthcoming reviews dashboard, let me now select a different group and redo the task, but this time highlighting the use of the completed template that we just saved. Again, expand on the upcoming retirements, this time select the females. And now I can click to add in a mail merge. Now I haven't yet shared my new template with others within the organisation, so I'll find it under Personal Templates, and here it is. The system loads the template and the data for the clients that I selected into Microsoft Word. I can preview the letters. The system has retained my date formatting, as you see. I can personally edit my letters if I want to, and when I'm happy I can print and send my letters, and I can create my follow-up tasks just as I did before. With a template already in place, the process of finding the right clients, issuing a personal communication and creating follow-up actions takes less than a minute from start to end, which in my estimation is a minute very productively spent. I do hope that you found that brief preview useful, and it's been a pleasure reviewing the feature for you. Many thanks.